Shalom friends, Rabbi Akiva here with Jewish Vegan Life, and we've just entered into the Hebrew month of Shvat, which I think we can say is the favorite month of Jewish vegans because of Tu B'Shvat that falls in this month, the Jewish New Year celebration for the trees. And on Tu B'Shvat, of course, Jews around the world are eating fruits, having basically a vegan meal in celebration of the trees, specifically the trees of the land of Israel. But there's something very important and beautiful and deep about Tu B'Shvat that connects with Jewish veganism. And that is the fact that when we're celebrating the trees on Tu B'Shvat, we're really going back to that tree that Adam and Eve ate in the Garden of Eden. That tree that they were told not to eat from, right? They were told by God that they can have everything and anything in the Garden of Eden, that they can enjoy all the trees, all the fruits from all the trees, except for this one tree. And unfortunately, they ate from that tree, and that led to their downfall and their exile from the Garden of Eden, and had a huge impact on the rest of the human story. Now, when we look deeper at Tu B'Shvat, what started out basically originally as a tax day in the Jewish calendar, knowing when to begin the new tithing for the fruits from the trees in the land of Israel, eventually became a very spiritual and mystical holiday. About 500 years ago in the city of Tzfat in northern Israel, the mystics there turned Tu B'Shvat into a very deep spiritual and mystical holiday because they understood that at the source of this holiday was the great potential and ability and opportunity to do great spiritual fixings in the world. What does that mean? How do you do spiritual fixings while eating fruit? Well, to understand that, we need to look at the Jewish concept, the Jewish Kabbalistic concept, that everything we do in this world has the potential to elevate sparks of holiness that are hidden throughout the world, throughout creation, and through our good deeds, and even our good thoughts and intentions. We can elevate those sparks, and when we do, we actually fix the world. That's Tikkun Olam, right? Fixing the world. That's originally a Kabbalistic concept. While Kabbalah teaches us that one of the most profound ways that we can elevate sparks is through our eating. Now, not just any kind of eating, but through conscious eating, right? Through intentional eating. So the Kabbalists say about Tu B'Shvat is that we on Tu B'Shvat have the opportunity to fix the original sin, basically, of eating from the tree of knowledge of good and bad, which we were told to stay away from. But really, even more than that, we're told throughout the year, not only in Tu B'Shvat, we have a chance through our eating to elevate sparks and to basically fix the world, to elevate the world, to heal the world, and to perfect the world through our eating. Right? Tu B'Shvat really focuses on that and really shows us how this is something that we can do all year round. Now, another important part of Tu B'Shvat that is connected to Judaism and veganism is the fact that it takes us back to the Garden of Eden. Right? Through our eating of the fruit, and it's celebratory and it's fun, it's all those things, but again, it's also very deep and spiritual by turning our focus back to the Garden of Eden. And Adam and Eve eating from the tree, it turns us back also to how they ate, how they were told to eat by God in the Garden of Eden, right? And that was obviously a purely vegan diet. We look at Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. God is very clear what Adam and Eve are allowed to eat. And that all vegan diet doesn't stop in the Garden of Eden. Even though they're kicked out of the garden, the diet goes with them. The diet stays with them and will last generations and generations until after the flood in the time of Noah. So really, Tu B'Shvat is a very powerful holiday for Judaism and veganism because it really takes us back to that original diet. It takes us back to that original act, basically. Right? The Kabbalists, I'll add to what I was saying before, that the Kabbalists also say that really what was the original sin? What was the problem with Adam and Eve eating from that tree? It wasn't so much what they ate, right? But it was how they ate. But they ate without intention. They ate without focus and consciousness. And many teachers over the generations have said that because that was their sin, then the rectification for that is intentional eating, is conscious eating. And in our world today, where our food choices matter more than ever before, where our food choices will basically determine the welfare of animals around the world and humans and the health of the environment and our own human health. When we talk about eating intentionally and with consciousness, it means being very aware of the impact of our food choices. And there's no better way to make sure that our food choices don't cause damage in this world than by going vegan, by eating a vegan diet, by plant-based food choices. And all these ideas and concepts come together around the Tu B'Shvat table, around the Tu B'Shvat celebration. These are very important ideas to share on Tu B'Shvat, to think about on Tu B'Shvat, and then to bring from Tu B'Shvat into the rest of the year to make sure our food choices throughout the year are aligned with ancient Jewish values, laws, and teachings that steer us towards creating a better world, a more compassionate world, a world with more kindness and goodness. All the best, my friends, and enjoy the month of Shvat.